Back in November of 2015, I did a show termed The Faction Show. That was way ahead of the curve, as most of the alt media, in fact all of the alt media, was still talking about the Illuminati, which hadn't existed for nearly a decade by then. And it gave people a future opportunity to see the bigger picture further down the line. Now, I've spoken about certain alt media and YouTube shows being faction based, and yes, you will get lots of juicy intel on the other factions, but they're still operating for and by their faction, so you won't get all the details. But what is happening now is factions are battling for control of this planet, and they're throwing each other under the bus big time. People are now seeing it. This is what we're seeing with the pedo stuff, the fraud, the corruption, and both figuratively and metaphorical assassinations on a number of leading figures. Maybe the clue is in the sub-intel pieces. But Hollywood being a prime example, and of course Weinstein is the main one of that. So why are they throwing Hollywood under the bus? Because Hollywood has run its course and they've now switched the arena to Vancouver, British Columbia is why. You go and check up most of the films and the shows, they're all coming out of Vancouver now. The recent focus on Area 51, and loads of people are going there to find ETs, good luck with that. If there are any there, you won't like it. And the media, alt and mainstream, are happy to play along. Why? Because Area 51 was emptied out back in April of 2013 is why. Nice distraction. Why Mnuchin and others are focusing on the Fed and the IRS? Because the top-end clowns want to replace it with a decentralized system is why. Again, these are evidences of faction game playing. Why the focusing of legalizing pot? Because they plan to take over the whole operation via the Bayer company. Bayer is Rothschilds, is why. You see, the CIA ran it and made vast funds from it, but the cost of running it was becoming prohibitive. Involved all kinds of gun running, paying off drug lords, one of whom got jailed this week, Escobar. We'll have more on him in a later show. And also, the CIA started attracting too much controversy. So they present it to the public, who think they've forced the authorities into legalizing it. Wrong thinking and also naive. We've already reported that the existing pot farms that started up in California are all going out of business. That's what they do. It's like when they banned alcohol, called prohibition. It was all just a ruse to get certain mafia families and also the Kennedy family untold riches. That's what took place. The high-end society carried on. It was only the masses that couldn't make money off it. And as they controlled it, so when it all came back out, they were in the position to run the entire operation and make more money. It's all about cutting people out of the game. And this is what's going on now with the factions. They're cutting each other out of the game. So it's a case of follow the hidden trail, not the well-beaten path. And it's not always a case of follow the money either.